There's loads and loads of data that says that we are more productive when we are happier and when we feel well in ourselves. So when we look at productivity, I think we have to start by stepping back and kind of going, what in our life is giving us energy, is making our life work? What can we do more of? Because when we have those kind of things in place, then we can be really productive and do that sort of closer stuff. And for that, I know you've worked with her, I know you love her too, but Dory Clark, Long Game, I was just thinking about this before the call. What are you trying to achieve over time? Whether it's 5 years or 10 years, what does good look like? What's your general direction of travel? So that's one thing. The second thing is that we tend to see productivity as very individual. So we talk about Helen's productive, but Bob over there isn't, Whereas actually productivity is a very collective trait.
You can have sort of competing productivity techniques. Like someone loves a Trello board and someone else is but someone else loves, I don't know, to-do lists in a different way. And it sort of feels like everybody's bringing their individual needs of productivity to the table, but as a team they end up sort of competing with each other, which means they're not effective. So having, I guess, a collective discussion about productivity and what's important to me and how I can be productive and what we can do together to enable that feels like a much more realistic way of...
I think the other thing is energy. I think we are often oblivious to what gives us energy and what drains our energy. And I think when we're thinking about careers, and I was thinking about the work that you and Sarah do so brilliantly in terms of helping people kind of craft their careers, is really thinking about the kind of tasks that lift your energy and the kind that drain them. And I say that because I think I was really bad at it for a long time. I just kind of crashed through stuff. And I think if I did my career again, I'd really want a much more heightened awareness of what lifts me up, connecting with people, sharing information, finding information and sharing it in a useful way gives me huge amounts of energy. So I'm really interested in the emerging research around AI. And I think, I don't think I've got a clear answer to this, Anna. I'm kind of head down in it at the moment. But one of the things that interests me about the emerging research is where AI reduces our conversation and our collaboration. So if people use an AI tool or they go to AI for the answer rather than having a conversation, and I'm really interested in the balance between that and being more productive by short answers. Because one of the things I see with my own sort of productivity with AI, often it creates problems. So I'll ask it something and then I spend ages checking it's true and changing it and working out, and then think actually it would be better just to write it. And the second thing that I'm hearing a lot, which has real irony in interviews with people, is that AI is creating a lot of work at the moment. And I think there's an interesting contradiction there because everybody's trying to figure out how to use it and what to do. And at the moment, it's actually draining time and energy rather than potentially saving it. Start with whole home thinking. What do I mean by that? It isn't just you that has to work. It's everyone that is an integral part of your life, whether they live in your home or not. Whatever you do has to work for everybody, not just for one person. And once you think about it as a collective thing, loads of things unlock. We need to live on the bus route. We need to make dinners simpler in the week. We need to start earlier. We need to finish earlier. We need to get support with this. It's just look at it as a whole and don't make it an individual thing that you or anyone else has to carry.